Hello, dear friend. Today I will be teaching the basics of how to work with SketchUp. So SketchUp is a 3D modeling software used for architectural design, interior design, landscape architecture, and other fields. Today we will be working with its free version, which does offer a decent amount of tools we can play around with. So when I open my own account, uh, I'll see that I have my previous project from the tutorial with the Bank of China building. Well, it definitely took me more than 10 minutes to learn how to make a model. I will try to make another model of the building and show you some of the key tools essential for modeling in SketchUp. The first thing you can do is to open the styles section and to really see which style is more comfortable for you to work with. I really like this one. It's called Cursive. Uh, it kind of looks like an actual sketch of an architectural model, but I guess we're going to go with the default one that has a clear idea where the sky, where the separation between the sky and the ground. So the next step that we are going to do is, sorry, I'm just going to is we're gonna try to gauge the size of this building. Now, this building looks enormous, and I don't think it's an actual, well, it's even closer to an actual size of a building. To do that, I'm just gonna download a random Hong Kong skyscraper from 3D Warehouse, let's say Hong Kong. Um, and let's say we're gonna pick this one. Look, this looks nice. We download that building and it's immediately right in the map. So we're going to place it, gosh, it is massive. We're going to place it right next to our previous model. And the next step would be is to place a floor plan, which I have downloaded from the internet, a floor plan of the Bank of China building. To do that, I'm going to import the picture from my device. You press this one. Now we're going to have, no, that's me. Seals. This one. I don't know why it's called Tumblr, but we open this file. Now we have the image. It's slightly too big. Let's say it's going to be around this size, a slightly bigger than the reference. The next step we're going to do is to move an actual size of a person. His name is Titarius. Just place it just to see, just to gauge if the size is correct. This looks about right. So the next step I would do is to get closer to the floor plan. I'm going to use this one. I'm actually using touchpad on my Mac. I don't have a mouse, so it's quite difficult to actually see. Okay, so now I will introduce the pen tool. I think this is the most useful tool I could find on SketchUp. You could also use the square one, but this is just going to give you a very daft and plain ground, which you can also move up and play around with that. I'm just going to remove it back. Let's use the pen so that we can actually compartmentalize this plan. Just move it to the center and to this side, this side. There we go. We've got the first one. We'll do the same with the right side of the building, also with the front side. I'm guessing it's the front side, and the last part. There we have it. And the next thing that I'm going to do, and that I'm just going to look at the building that I've modeled in my previous class. Gosh, this is uncomfortable anyway. So the tallest part should be the back part. Okay, the front one is the shortest one. So the next tool I'm going to use is the push-up tool. I'm just going to, sorry, this one. Just going to push it up around the same size as our reference. Let's say around here. And this is the second tallest part. Let's say around here. And this one should go right here. Excellent. Just make it slightly taller. Now we've got a somewhat similar model to the Bank of China building. The next step would be I'm just gonna add some depth in its detail. In order to do that, I will use this tool, just place it at the edge. When I place it, I just push it down so that we have this illusion of, uh, this part of the building moving up towards. Do the same with this one, then repeat it again with this one. And for our final part, we're also going to move, hang on. Let's do it this way. Right, I think I can find it. Excellent. All right, so now the best part of the modeling would be the customization. We've got a lot of tools to customize the building with. I would suggest starting with the materials because I want my building to look transparent, just like glass. I can see that I've got this building's layout, because I've downloaded that building. It's also automatically downloads the materials in use. So I'm just going to search the glass. Here it goes. This one looks nice. All right, I'm just going to paint my building so that it looks just like my reference. This should do. Okay, and the last batch. Ta-da! And it's almost done. It looks just like it looks identical to my reference. The last bit that I would want to add is the stripes, the white stripes of the Bank of China building. Now, it's going to take a long time to complete that, but let's, in the interest of time, I'm only going to do this side of a building. I'm also going to take my pen, just going to start pointing where the stripes should be. Let's say this length, it should be okay. Just move it up, do the same with the right side. All right. Just going to equate it with it. Now we have something reminiscent of the actual stripes. I hope it looks symmetrical, but if it doesn't, should be all right. Let's do the last part of it. Now the next thing, hang on. All right. This will do. So the next part I'm going to do, the next step is to use the eraser tool to erase the bits that I don't want to paint over. Just going to erase this bit, these as well. Excellent. Now I'm going to go back to our materials for painting, and I'm going to use the colors. We need the white color for our stripes, and I'm just going to paint them. Excellent. Now we have pretty much the same model as I have done. You could also add the roof to this building, and to make it spire, to make the building taller maybe than the reference. So with that said, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you have a fun time working with SketchUp. I'm very glad I had an opportunity not only to introduce myself to working with SketchUp, but also to teach someone. I will definitely be aiming at advancing my 3D modeling skills. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Just going to stop the recording. Right.